Hi, Millie Bays here! Are you having trouble with external attack spam? Frustrated with the large migration of Egyptians? Say goodbye to your skill issues and hire the Varangian Guard. For only $7.99, you can bully any Medjay into rethinking their life choices. Sorry if my voice sounds off, I am currently fighting for my life against the plague. It took almost 8 years, but the Vikings have finally learned metal can be used for armor. The Varangian Guard enters For Honor armored from head to toe with a strong defensive playstyle that matches their looks and history. They protect, they attack, but most importantly, they have a rack. VG releases with 2 different sets that have 3 variations with alternates that don't look as cool, ignore workplace safety standards, or abide by Edna Mode's #1 rule. Ornaments go on her shoulders, and despite being a Viking, she has access to many of the other factions' elite outfits and their ornaments. Having metal armor makes your material choice actually matter, and with your color choices also being prominent, you can make some unique fashion choices. Of course, many of you already knew that since the For Honor dev team is clearly coming for my job, but there's one thing they'll never take from me. On top of her unique emotes, the VG has access to all universal and paired emotes. There's also plenty of universal signatures, but she's got 2 unique ones of her own. Lastly, here's her 4 unique executions. Alongside the release of the new hero, there's the Varangian Guard's Pledge Event Pass, where rewards include the Guard's Commitment Battle Outfit, Guard Loyalty Ornament, and Katla's Quarry Effect. Also during this time, you can purchase the Vow of Allegiance Illustrious Outfit for 20,000 steel, and the Gruesome Punishment Execution for 10,000 steel. As for how she performs in fights, VG has a moveset that's simple, effective, and I love it. She has 2 hit chains and can start them with any light or heavy. That includes dodge and dash lights, the sprinting heavy, the guaranteed light after her bash, or pressing light and heavy at the same time. All light attacks have the No You property and don't bounce off blocks. And yes, I do mean all light attacks. Finisher heavies are unblockable and briefly pin the opponent, putting them in a mix-up. Do they dodge the incoming headbutt and risk getting guard broken, or eat the headbutt and get thrown back in the blender? You can also soft feint finisher heavies into guard breaks. Lastly, there's VG's full block. You can fast flow into it after any light or heavy attack, or at the beginning of any heavy. But like Aramusha's, it's a timed full block, not held. Unlike other full blocks, you bind or stun any opponents who hit it, even if they use a zone attack. There's 4 follow-ups you can choose. A quick light with superior block, unblockable heavy for executions and your bash mix-up, zone for 360 degrees of damage, or a gut punch that sends opponents flying back a surprisingly far distance. At max distance, you can whiff a light and get a finisher side heavy. You target whatever opponent you're locked onto, not necessarily the last one to hit your full guard, or anyone that even hit your full guard. The Varangian's max punishes are real simple. Heavy parries get you a zone attack, but your crushing counter lights will deal more damage. Light parries get you a top heavy, guard breaks get you a side heavy, and wall splats will get you a top heavy. On all knockdowns, you get a zone into top heavy. However, because the finisher heavy doesn't pin, you do not get the headbutt mix-up. Despite being a heavy, the VG has assist perks, so Radiant Rebound, Remedy, Feline Agility, Supersonic, Clever Tactics, Rising Dawn, and Rapid Refresh. Headhunter is never a bad choice, but sadly it isn't even one here. I think the decision to give her assist perks helps establish her as For Honor's babysitter, just like her unique feats. Her tier 1 feat Take Shelter heals nearby allies after superior blocking and attack. As of recording this, it cleanses allies of any damage over time, which is pretty overkill. You might think you're included in the healing AoE, but you're not. She can be selfish too though. If you take Miss the Award, you get a defense boost after a superior block. Her tier 3 Aesir Aura encourages you and nearby allies with a damage buff after landing an unblockable heavy. This can be either the finisher heavy or the heavy after a full block. Finally, Reclaim the Land is Spear Drizzle plus Doom Banner. The banner lasts just as long as its tier 2 counterpart, but has a longer cooldown. Nowhere near as long as Spear Storm though. An obvious drawback to the feat is, like Spear Storm, you can only use it out in the open. Otherwise, her extra feats are Body Count and Speed Revive, Thick Skin and Thrilling Comeback, Punch Through and Protected Revive, and Regenerate and Stalwart Banner. Historically, the Varangian Guard were elite bodyguards to the Byzantine Emperor. Now they can babysit their teammates instead with a strong protective kit and support feats to take care of them. The hero released yesterday and will be available for purchase with Steel on the game's 7th anniversary. Thank you for watching, and thank you to my Patreon supporters, especially Shadow, CallMeJosh, and Josh Bart. What do you guys think of the new hero? Are you excited to play them? Are you afraid to fight them? Let me know down in the comments below. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video.